teaching our kids to obey.
First grader one time. We were coming home from church. Pastor had preached on he was going through Ephesians, preached on children obey your parents. And she says, she's 5. And she says, Daddy, why do children have to obey parents? Children are people too. This is 5. And I said, well, honey, you get your pajamas on and we'll talk about it. And I'm praying, oh God, give me wisdom. So I went in and sat in her bed when I was tucking her in. I said, you know how to get to the elementary school from here? She said, yeah. And I said, tell me. She started telling me how to. She said, you know, Dad. And I said, all right, I do. And you know how to get there. I said, do you know how to get to the Biltmore house? We had talked about that a little bit, and we could never afford taking our family there, but we'd shown some pictures of it, and I said, can you get me to the Biltmore house? She said, no. And I said, why not? She said, I've never been there before. And I said, that's right. And I said, honey, did you know that your mom and dad have been 6 years old and 7 years old and 9 years old and 10 and 15 and 20 and 25? We've been there. We know how to get you there. And God gave parents to children to help them get where they need to be.